What's up guys, welcome back to the Mindful Spoon. In this video I wanted to share with you how I make my aloe vera tonic. Now this tonic is something that I used to drink a lot, especially when I had gastritis. Now I would pretty much say that I am pretty healed when it comes to gastritis. I do have some GERD symptoms here and there once in a while depending on what I eat, but other than that I have been able to eat the foods that I was not able to eat for a very long time, that being potatoes and sometimes a little bit of chocolate here and there. I want to share with you the way that I make the tonic, the way that you make aloe vera juice, because if you make it the wrong way it can be very bitter and pretty nasty. So come with me to the store to get the ingredients. Okay, so right now I'm at my local Hispanic supermarket, I guess I would call it. I know they sell this in here because I've seen it before. Usually you want to look in your vegetable area to check if they do have aloe vera leaves. Okay, so we're back from the store. I have all of my ingredients ready. I'm going to be making two different versions of this juice. I'm going to be making a simple version with just our aloe vera, and I'm going to be making a different version with some lemon and a little bit of ginger as well. Ginger is an anti-inflammatory, and the lemon's going to bring back that good acidity in our stomachs, especially if you have a low production of acidity. So one of the first things that you want to do is you want to make sure that your aloe vera is clean, and aside from that you want to start cutting it into smaller chunks just so that it's easier for you. Cut the skin and cut these edges on the side that are really pokey. As you can see here, there is this mucousy type of consistency coming out of the aloe vera. Now this is called mucilage, I believe, and mucilage is great. This is one of the reasons why this works so well with people who have an irritated stomach. You're also going to notice that it's also stained my board. This is very common. It usually does this because it has this outer layer in the aloe vera that is used to just protect itself as a plant. And this is why I was saying that it's very important to be very careful in how you make this, because you can make it and it can be very bitter, and this is the reason why it can be bitter. It is because of these spots, these yellow spots that we have here. And all we have to do next is just cut one of the layers, one of the sides, and it's going to reveal our aloe vera, the inside, the filament of the aloe vera. It's clear, and if you put it in your skin it's going to come out a little bit yellowish. Again, it's that same thing that makes it really bitter, and what we're going to do about that is we're going to put it in water for 30 minutes to an hour. Really all you need is a spoon to scoop it out. Pretty easy, and it's going to look something like this. So we have our gel, we're going to separate it, and we're going to fill this up with water right now as soon as I'm done cutting all of them. What a lot of people also like to do is they like to add L-glutamine to their aloe vera juice. And what's great about aloe vera is that it's very cheap. I don't think I showed you guys, but this cost me $1.10. So this with water, just that alone, just having that juice that can really help your gut health, that can really help your irritated stomach, for $1, that's a steal. So I'm going to be adding some water into this bowl, and as I'm adding the water I'm going to be also cleaning the insides. You want to make sure all that yellow stuff comes off and it's properly cleaned. Now I'm going to rinse this in the sink, and I'm going to fill it up with water one more time, give it another rinse, and then we're going to leave it out for 30 minutes, up to an hour really if you want it to be really clean and just good to go. While this is cleaning up, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what not to do when it comes to aloe vera. This type of aloe vera juice is probably the simplest way that you can make it. However, I know that there are some that look like this. These are delicious and these are yummy, but these actually don't have any true aloe vera in it. If you look at the ingredients, actually it has water, fructose, aloe vera pulp, which is very little amount. It should be one of the first things in the ingredient list. Citric acid, calcium lactate. Citric acid can sometimes be a little bit irritating to some people. Sodium citrate, artificial aloe flavor, gel and gum. It's a great drink and it's really yummy, but this is not this. So if you're really looking to heal your stomach and just start incorporating more foods that are more helpful to your irritation, to the irritation in your stomach, try doing this. It's going to be a lot cheaper. I believe this was almost $2. This was $1, so you save a couple cents in the making of it. Now the next thing is I have also recommended already pre-made juices that are like this. One of the most popular ones and the one that I really like is called Lily of the Desert, and they make these whole leaf aloe vera juices that are great. Okay, so I've drained the water out of the aloe vera and I've also given it a quick rinse, and one of the key things that you can start to notice is that whenever you start grabbing the gooey thing, you guys know that that stained my board. So when you try to grab that gooey thing again, it does not stain the board. That's when you know it's perfect and it's ready to go. So I'm going to be making two versions. So I'm going to be splitting these up into two. The first version is simply just going to have some aloe vera and some water inside. With the juice, I really recommend adding some honey to it just because it still has a very distinct taste. That's not the best taste ever, so honey really helps it sweeten up. And we're actually not going to drink all of this. So one of the recommended doses to be taking is 25 to 30 milliliters, or that's about like a tablespoon to 2-3 tablespoons a day. It's better to start small is what I recommend, mainly because you want to start getting used to it little by little, and again, that can cause a lot of side effects for some people like diarrhea or stomach discomfort if you take too much. Oh, it's not bad. Okay, this is so good. For our second one, we're gonna do pretty much the same thing. We're gonna add our honey and our aloe vera, but I also want to add a little bit of lemon to this mixture, as well as some ginger. Now we have our normal aloe vera and some aloe vera with some extra antioxidants, anti-inflammatories, and that's pretty much it. I would normally have this between meals as I'm drinking my water. Maybe you can add 2 tablespoons to your water, but also make sure that you are careful with the amount that you are drinking, especially when you're starting out. People who shouldn't be drinking this are people who have IBS, people who are pregnant, or you're breastfeeding, or you have fissures. With that, let me know what you think about this recipe down below. If you're willing to try it, it's actually pretty yummy. I liked both. That's it for this video. If you're looking for other resources, I have a free guide called Reset Your Stomach Lining. It's going to be down below in the description. Please go check it out. It's been very helpful for a lot of people. I think over like almost 300 people have downloaded it. All I need is your Gmail or your email in order for me to send it out to you, and that's pretty much it. You get that free guide for yourself. Talks about a lot of the stomach issues and a lot of the things that you can do, tips and tricks that you can do throughout your day that can help you heal. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.